りがとうございます。日本では、インテグラルライフプラクティスの本が翻訳されているんですけれども、それも実践だと思うんですね。で、それっていうのもエンボディする一つの方法だと思うんですけど、またそのジェフさんたちがやられているプログラムでやるのは、インテグラルライフプラクティスでやることとは、例えばどんなことが違うって言えますでしょうか？
So in the GTC program, we in many ways we kind of start where integral life practice leaves off, but it's also not a book, right? You know, it's a journey that a group of people go on. And so what we're really doing in GTC, in the Generating Transformative Change program, is we're working very intimately with a group of people. So we really get to know them, we get to know each other, and we form a really tight community in which we do deep work together. So there's practice that we do together, and over the course of 9 months, we do 4 residential retreats. So it's quite an intensive program. So if you sat down today and read the Integral Life Practice, you might be done by 2 in the afternoon. But this is like 9 months together in residential retreat. So we're really working deeply with people. And it's also our own evolutionary practice. It's not something that we started 18 years ago, and this is kind of a set of steps that you do that doesn't evolve. GTC has evolved tremendously. We've changed over the years, and we see it as a kind of ongoing emergent evolutionary practice. So every time we do the program, we learn things, it evolves, and we evolve with you. And so I think, you know, the integral life practice is a really powerful way to start to see our engagement in the world. So first of all, the different perspectives on what it means to grow, like waking up and growing up, we could say, and cleaning up the shadow practice. It's pointing to different dimensions of our evolution. So it's starting to, so those are kind of 3 different directions you could go with your own growth. But there's a kind of meta practice there, which is to be multidimensional. Now, there's no end of the dimensions to look at ourselves through. So the meta practice is what's important, which is to not get fixed in a pattern or a practice or a box that we see ourselves in, or the approach that we take, and to be really conscious and alive to what we need as each stage we go through our practice. So the Integral Life Practice book and that approach starts you on that path by having you look in a more holistic way at development. And in GTC, what we're really doing is we're bringing that kind of attention to each person and also to the cohort as a whole. So the other dimension of the work that we do is collective work. And the integral life practice is kind of more how you would look at that as an individual. And this is one of the things that's unique about Pacific Integral's work, is we really work both with individual and collective simultaneously. And I can describe why I think that's important, but I'll just mention that for now.